Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and this is another episode of VHS Rewind, where today I take a look back at another forgotten Hong Kong movie, which is the very fun Ninja Vampire Buster. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So with the recent sad news of the passing of the incredible Stanley Fung, I thought this would be the perfect movie to check out here on VHS Rewind, because although I could have shared any amount of Lucky Stars movies, this I always felt was very underrated and very little seen, and it is a brilliant movie. I have a lot of fun with this. Of course, all those Lam Ching Ying warriors will deny that this is just as fun as one of his Mr. Vampire titles, but I still feel that Ninja Vampire Buster is worthy of a watch. Now this is a production from 1989, originally released as Vampire Buster. There's no ninjas in there, that was just the UK retitling, which was a shame, and this was put out by Colorbox, but it was produced through the In-Gear production company, which was owned by brothers Alan Tang and Rover Tang, who did the likes of Flaming Brothers and so on and so on. There's a lot of films came from them. But yeah, I find this to be highly entertaining, even the English dub. I've yet to get my hands on the Hong Kong version so I can watch it in its original language, but this is a lot of fun. And part of that is down to the wonderful cast that is in there, which includes Ken Cheng, Jacky Cheung, Nat Chan, Austin Y, Chung Fat, and of course the late Stanley Fung here, as you see in the front cover. But there is a lot to love, and the action choreography is directed by Stephen Tung Wai and Benz Kong, two guys who've worked together for many years over many movies, and they rarely disappoint, let's be honest. But look at that demon flying across there. How cool is that? The prosthetics giving them that giant chin there, but you can also see on the back how cool it really looks. And there's a lot, as I say, there's a lot of comedy in here. You've got that typical classic English dub that we would have had from around this period, which makes it even more entertaining, I suppose, to some degree. So when you're done watching this, why not head over to Korea Disco, where you can find an incredible selection of Korean VHS movies featuring a wide collection of Hong Kong titles, Hollywood movies, and so much more. You'll also find a great selection of K-pop music and memorabilia, and plenty of other movie-themed goodies. As I say, made in 1989 and probably released here soon after that. It was put out by Colorbox, you can see their little symbol here on the back, and later released as a retail video by Popular Progress on that yellow label where they released the likes of Project A, Dragons Forever, Shanghai Express, Return Engagement, things like that. But yeah, I put this on recently and it looks fantastic. Didn't have to hit the tracking button once, which was just tremendous. There's no trailers on there, it just goes straight into the movie, but as you can see here on the sticker, again, I have signed my name because, as I've explained before, many people used to come and borrow movies from my collection and they wouldn't return them. So when I went to their house demanding to get it back, they would say, I don't have it, this is the version I bought. And then of course I would check it, and inside I would have my name on the cover and on the video, so they had no excuse. They had to hand it back, and they never came back. Imagine doing that to a 11, 12 or 13-year-old cheeky buggers. But look at this wonderful spread here. That is so cool, and you can see Ken Cheng in the background doing his Mr. Vampire thing. Stanley Fung gets possessed, from what I can remember there, and Jacky Cheung swinging a sword up top there. It's a very fun movie, and a lot of great comedy in there. Manfred Wong pops up, a few other familiar faces that you will recognize from around this period, and it's not perfect, it's not a downright Hong Kong classic by any means, but there's a lot of fun. It's directed by Norman Law and Stanley Wing-Soo. So you know you're in good hands, and it's just all about having a good time. And that's really what it is all about here with Ninja Vampire Busters. Who are you going to call Ninja Vampire Busters? There's no ninjas in this at all. I remember though picking this up in Glengormley, a video shop that I'd only just come across, and when I went in they had very few martial arts titles there. They had this, that obviously I managed to get off them for £3 after a wee bit of debating, and they had Cynthia Rothrock's Beyond the Law, aka City Cops, which I also got off them for £3, which I was very, very happy about, of course. But this has always been a little treasure in my collection, and I'll not be getting rid of it anytime soon. But it is a movie I would love to see the likes of Idiot Films put out there alongside Blue Jean Monster, Magic Cop and such on Blu-ray, because I feel it does deserve it. But there we have it, Ninja Vampire Buster. This has been another episode of VHS Rewind. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your continued support. It is truly greatly appreciated. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store, or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews, and follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon.